What's up, YouTube? I know you saw the caption. The name of this video is Don't Wait. What am I talking about? I know somebody watching this video, you've been thinking about starting something, doing something. Whether it's starting a YouTube channel, starting a new business, going back to school, changing occupations, changing your job. It's something that you've been contemplating, something you've been thinking about doing. And you've been thinking about it for a while now, but yet you still haven't even started. So my advice to you, my suggestion is don't wait. Because you gotta ask yourself what you waiting for. Because 9 times out of 10, the thing, the opportunity, or whatever it is that you're waiting for is probably already in front of you, and it's just waiting on you. Just like for the believers, a lot of people say you waiting on God, but in reality, God been waiting on you. You got to think about it. God always ready. It's you that's not ready. So whenever you get ready, God just waiting on you. And it's the same for the opportunities in life. Whatever it is, the idea, this business plan, this thought that you have, this thing that you say you want, it's waiting on you. You're not waiting on it. It's waiting on you. So again, don't wait. You should have did it yesterday. But you had an opportunity to do it today. And yeah, you had an opportunity to do it tomorrow too, if you still want to keep waiting. But the time is always now. So I would advise you again, get to it. I have a client, one of my coaching clients, and he wants to start a business. And he didn't know, so I asked him, what is he waiting on? He told me, well, I got to get the equipment needed, the tools and stuff. And I said, well, why haven't you got it? He said, well, I think they're going to be a little too expensive. So I said, well, how much are they? And he's like, I really don't know. So I asked the question, why don't you know? He said, well, like I said, I just think it's a little expensive. So I gave him a task. I said, do me this favor. This is your homework. Get out there, research the tools you need and how much they cost. And next time we talk, I want you to tell me exactly what they cost. So the next time we met, he got with me, he told me, man, I didn't know that these tools were really inexpensive. And I said, did you research them just retail, or did you research like the secondary markets like Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp and things like that? And he goes, nah, I didn't even look at those. I just look retail. And retail is really affordable. So I said, well, do me a favor, do yourself a favor rather. Get back out there. Get on the marketplace, Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp and eBay and stuff like that, and do your research on those platforms. So he gets back with me, and of course, it's even more attainable. So much so that the next time we spoke, not only did he research it, he actually purchased the tools. So then I asked him what's next. And he goes, well, I guess I got to get going. I said, exactly. Start your LLC, create your LLC, create your business, get your licensing and stuff in order. Needless to say, at the making of this video, he's in business. Now the question is, what was he waiting on? What was he waiting on? And in reality, in his situation, he was waiting on coaching. And that's the purpose for coaching. You know, I have a coach. Actually, I have two. I have a coach for every aspect of my life. Life itself, you have a pastor. For business, I got a business coach. I even got a coach for this YouTube stuff, for social media. Cause what I'm doing is I'm reaching out to someone that already understands and has already been through what I'm about to go through. So they can give me the ins and outs. They can help me avoid pitfalls. Real simple, because they've already avoided them or went through it. Either way, coaching helps. It's important, and it definitely does make a difference. Just like in the example I just gave you. Without coaching, he probably still be waiting, because he's probably still be sitting around assuming something that isn't even true. His assumption was that the tools were unattainable because they were going to be too expensive. The reality was they were totally obtainable, and not in a short amount of time, but immediately. And that's the thing. Something in your life right now you desire. Whether it's a thing, whether it's a business, no matter what it is, at the end of the day, it is definitely obtainable. But you have to know that you can obtain it. And most importantly, you gotta try. That's what I never understand. Why people don't try. You know, a lot of people, especially in the black culture, we talk about this thing called window shopping, right? And when I was younger, with a lot less money, me personally, I used to love window shopping. Now, my purpose for window shopping was because I always felt like when I saw something that I liked and desired, I had to ask myself, how could I obtain it if I don't even know what it costs? So, what do? I get out there in the marketplace. Like for me, it was wanting to DJ. When I first wanted to DJ, me and my friend, we both wanted to be DJs. We wanted to produce music. So, of course, we got some money from our grandparents. We got on the bus in Chicago. We caught the CTA out to Cicero, and we went to Guitar Center. At Guitar Center, we got to play with the equipment. Number one, to see if it was, if we could understand it. And at the same time, they would teach you. So we're learning this equipment that we can't afford, right? But you know how we knew we couldn't afford it? Because we knew how much it cost. So we went back home. We talked to our grandparents. And basically, they came up with the plan to help us. They said, well, they knew how to find secondhand stuff. At the time, we didn't. We only knew to go to Guitar Center. But they knew to look in the classified ads, and they found stores that sold this stuff outside of Guitar Centers that actually had cheaper stuff, new, and they also had pre-owned stuff. Needless to say, this is how I became a DJ. So I never left that lesson of learning when I learned to basically go out and window shop. And it's not necessarily window shopping. You figuring out what it is that you need to buy. So if you don't even know how much turntables cost, why would you just price yourself out of it? Because if you know how much they cost, then you know how much money you need to earn to come back and purchase them. And that's the thing. It's like market research. If you're starting a business, you need to know everything you need inside of that business. You need to know how much it costs. Because here's the thing. We all know you don't have to start businesses with your own money. You can get investors. You can crowdfund, whatever. Nonetheless, how much money do you need to raise? The only way you can answer that question is to know the marketplace, to do your research, to do your market research and figure that stuff out. So, again, I would encourage you today, don't wait. If you're thinking about starting a business, put it all on paper. Put the business on paper. How much is it going to cost? Don't just tell yourself you can't afford it. Prove to yourself that you can't afford it. And then even when you figure that out, like, hey, okay, at this current moment, I cannot afford this, right? Now put a plan together to figure out how to afford it and get it done. That's what we do out here. We get it done. And that's what I do as a coach. As a coach, I help people walk through the process of getting it done, because you can get it done. No matter what it is, you can get it done. Number one, you got to have the desire. Two, you got to have the determination. Three, you got to have the discipline. And that's the thing. A lot of people just lack the discipline. Everyone listening to the sound of my voice right now has a desire. You may even have the determination. You want it. You really, really want it. And you are determined, right? But then you got to put in the discipline. See, discipline that's where things start and stop. Because here's the thing. Like a lot of people that want to lose weight. You go to the gym. once, and then you don't return for weeks. That's a lack of discipline. You got to do this when you don't feel like doing it. In business, to earn this money that you might need, that you don't have in the present, you may have to do some things that you don't want to do, like work overtime, like get a second job. Not because you need a second job to pay your current bills, but to add more money to your pot, or to crowdfund. And some people look at crowdfunding as begging. So I'm not about to beg people. Okay, well, see, again, you're in a position that to get the outcome that you really desire, you may have to do some things that you really don't want to do. And that's okay, because number one, it's probably gonna be temporary. You could borrow the money and then you're able to pay it back. But you would have to put in the work, be disciplined in getting it done. And that's how this thing works. It's not rocket science, but it is like magic. Because here's the thing, each and every one of us know, if you work out, you diet correctly, you're gonna get the desired outcome. You can lose weight. The main point in this video, don't wait. Get it done. And I'm only telling you that because you can. You have the knack, the know-how. You have all the tools available to you. Whether you believe that or not, everything you need, you have it already. Just gotta source it out. Sometimes you need help with that, and I'm here for it. Until next time, appreciate the time, love, support. Y'all stay blessed. Stay focused, and if you're not focused, get focused. Get determined. Find discipline. Grasp it. Hold on to it. Keep the fight going. You can make it. If nobody told y'all, I'll be the first today. I love each and every one of y'all. Till next time, get it done. Don't wait.